Hi, everybody. David Essel here. I love talking about this topic, and we're going to be doing quite a few videos on it. We did a video on human consciousness the other day, and we talked about two incredibly important keys to human consciousness, and those are on our YouTube channel. If you want to watch all of these, we do some of them Facebook Live, and then we bring them up to YouTube. But what is human consciousness to you? What does it mean? What does it mean to operate at the highest level of human consciousness? Well, we can look at the opposite to start with. The lowest level of human consciousness would be someone that's constantly gossiping. People who are in the world of addiction can be operating at a very low level of consciousness. Individuals that are incredibly insecure, jealous, always irritable, always angry can be operating out of lower levels of human consciousness. And so we know some examples of what we're not looking to do, right? But what about people that want to rise and raise their game, that they want to level up, that they want to do things at a different level? What is our goal as human beings to reach higher levels of human consciousness? What are examples, which is what this video series is all about, that you may agree with me or you may not agree with me, but it's something to think about. And I'm surely not going to try to convince you, if you have a different belief system, that you're right and that I'm wrong, or vice versa. I'm not into this at all. I'm just sharing thoughts, and let's see where these thoughts take you, and how can they help you, because that's what my work is all about. For the past 43 years as a #1 best-selling author, counselor, master life coach, minister, speaker, TV, radio host, oh my God, the list goes on and on. One of the incredible blessings that I've had, I'll have to tell you, it's helped me immensely, are all the people I've interviewed in the past 43 years that operate out of what I believe a higher level of human consciousness than the average individual. People like Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, the founder of Transcendental Meditation, probably one of the most powerful, impactful, life-changing interviews I ever had. Working with people like Deepak Chopra, Wayne Dyer, some of these individuals that really did reach higher levels of human consciousness with not just their thought process, but with their actions as well. So today I want to share with you something that you may agree with and you may not agree with. And as I mentioned earlier, either way is fine with me. But I honestly believe that people that are operating out of the highest level of human consciousness possible really do look at all religions as a pathway to God. Let that sink in. You know, all religions are a pathway to God. Some people will say, oh, but what about the militant side of this religion or the militant side? Well, all religions pretty much have a militant side. Why the hell do you think we're in wars regarding religion? It's because we have lost this whole concept of what religion is really for. And, you know, if you really look at what religion is for, all religions claim that they're a pathway to God. Well, does God want a religion to be in war? And I'm talking about all religions over the past thousands and thousands of years. So we have to say that those people operating out of the highest level of human consciousness would believe that, hey, if this path is your path to God and you're living it and it's working for you, stay on it. We don't need to try to convince someone that their religion is wrong and ours is right. That's just like not a cool thing to do. I'm going to be honest with you. You know, I look at even my mom and dad. I'll never forget 1996. My mom and dad were very strong Christians, raised in the Roman Catholic Church. They believed in it to the end of when they both passed in the last year and a half. But they never put down my beliefs. And I'm an all-faiths minister. I was an all-faith pastor of a church, and which means that I honor and recognize all faiths as a pathway to God. My mom and dad were very staunch in their belief of their pathway to God, but they allowed me my belief systems. They never judged me. They never challenged me, ever. And I have to say, as I'm doing this, and this wasn't a planned comment for this video, but I'll have to say that I think my mom and dad operated out of a very high level of human consciousness. So if you can look at people that have a different religion than yours, if you can look at people that have no religion and you don't judge them, you honor their path as the path that they're supposed to be on, I think that's what we're looking for in life. To me, that's an individual which, yes, is operating out of an extremely high level of human consciousness. They're operating out of compassion. They're operating out of love. They're operating out of a lack of judgment. Can you imagine if we could get this whole world to operate out of these levels of human consciousness, how quickly things would change? You know, it really is important for us to challenge ourselves. So, you know, I'd like to challenge you today. How can you start to operate out of a higher level of human consciousness. In regards to religion or someone's spiritual path, can you allow someone that's always talking about Reiki, or always talking about prayer, or always talking about meditation, can you allow them to be on their own pathway without having to feel that you need to say something to them? But there's a better way than what you're doing it. Maybe there's not a better way. Maybe they're on the perfect way for themselves. So think about that. If I can help you at all, contact me at talkdavid.com. I work with people one-on-one from anywhere in the world. We have for the past 43 years. Also, we have a brand new program, absolutely free, to help people reach higher levels of consciousness, and that's Helping Americans Heal. You can join that and get an email every Monday with new thoughts on these very topics. That's at davidessel.com or talkdavid.com. We also have a brand new mental health and master life coach certification, which is all about reaching higher levels of consciousness. 50% of people take that course just to reach higher levels of consciousness. 50% of people take the course and turn it into a part-time or full-time career. So all of that's at davidessel.com or talkdavid.com. Please share this video. If you'd like to see the world heal, this video is one of those videos that can help us heal, because as we're in less judgment of other people's pathway to God or spirit or whatever it might be, the world releases judgment as well. I'm David Essel. Have a beautiful day.